Hello everyone, Joshua Gillespie here, and it's time for part 3 of my 5-part mini-series, Muppet Things I'm Thankful For. The last two have been, kind of silly, especially the Muppet Monster Adventure one, I'm sorry. When I start talking about that game, I get a little... But this one is a little bit more serious. It is Muppet fan sites. Most importantly, the MuppetCast. Not just because I work for them, though that is part of the reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the MuppetCast!
So, why are Muppet fan sites so important to me? Well, when I was a kid in school, I got made fun of for liking the Muppets. People would assume, oh, that means you watch Sesame Street. Even though, yeah, I did watch Sesame Street. But they made fun of me about it. And I had no one to talk to. I had my friends and I could talk about it to them, but they just were like, you like that? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. They didn't understand to the level that I liked it. But then I started discovering these websites like Muppet Central. That was the first one I found. And man, when I found Muppet Central Radio, and I found out there was a place where they were just playing Muppet music all day long, I was hooked. But there were these places I could go where I could talk to people, and they loved the Muppets as much as I did. In fact, I think my username on Muppet Central was like Sweet Vacation, because that's one of my favorite Muppet songs. And I could just talk to people about these things and not get made fun of and not be more so just explaining it. I could hold a conversation with these people. And then I found toughpigs.com, the Muppet Mindset, all those fantastic sites run by beautiful people. And then one day in my photography class, I was trying to find something to listen to while I was working, and I stumbled upon a little thing called the MuppetCast. And I don't remember what episode I listened to first, but I think it was an interview with one of the puppeteers, but I don't remember which one. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can listen to this, and they're talking. It's this guy just talking about it. I can listen to it. I don't have to go on a web form. I can listen to or read about it. I can listen to it. It made that class so much more tolerable. And, me being me, I was like, oh, this guy Steve, he's so cool. He's a Muppet fan. I want him to be my friend. So I added him on Facebook thinking, oh, he's not gonna add me, he's too cool. But he added me. And of course I was geeking out, of course. As I should. And then over time, it changed from just being a fan of the MuppetCast to being Steve's friend. And that is still to me one of the coolest things ever, that these people who I admire and made me feel so accepted, I can now call my friends. And that's part of the beauty of the internet. The internet has some filth. The internet is mostly filth, but every now and again there's that shimmering light of hope. And to me that's part of it, the fact that I can make friends with these people. The fact now that I work, I post these videos on the MuppetCast. If I had told my 11th grade self that I would be doing that, he wouldn't believe it. Or he'd be like, oh, of course, I'm going to be internet famous. But how many thousands of dollars do we have by now? So I just wanted to say, that's why these fan sites are so important to me, because they made me feel accepted at a time where I didn't, because I liked the Muppets and people saw it as kid stuff. I had a girlfriend tell me, you like the Muppets? Aren't you a little old for that? That's kind of immature. And I for the longest time hid away all my Muppet stuff, feeling ashamed. But the next episode's gonna talk about when that all changed. But that it really started with these sites and knowing that there were people out there like me that were these cool Muppet fans. Oh man. And to end this, I just wanted to give a little shout out to Steve Swanson. Over this month and last month, I've been going through a lot of difficult things. I had a loss in my family, that just overwhelmed me, and some problems regarding my own health. And because of that, I just completely I just fell out of it. I couldn't make videos. I couldn't stay focused. And Steve, instead of being like, oh, you need to get this done, he understood and said, take as much time as you need. And at that time, that really meant a lot to me. It still means a lot to me. That shows just how good of a person he is. And even though we didn't get to meet a few weeks ago, I have a feeling we're gonna meet one day and it shall be glorious. But yeah, to know someone out there, I'm saying someone I admired, to be a friend. That's what that's what you should take away from all this is, I got friends that I could talk to about this stuff and hold a conversation about it with, and Muppet Central Radio and the forums and Tough Pigs and Muppet Mindset and MuppetCast and all those other ones, they helped me out so much, and those are Muppet things that I am thankful for.